I am the founder and president of the Disability team. And I actually only became a disability advocate about 5 years ago, 2015. Okay, maybe that wasn't 5 years ago. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Thank you. So, yeah, and I think before then, I mean, I had taken a long time, obviously having a child with severe disabilities will do that to you. And I think it was a grieving period, and there was, and there was a lot less resources also at the time my son was born and when he was young, for autism. So but when the cuts happened in special education and having the law degree and I knew I wasn't going to stand for it, and I was going to, make changes happen. And, that's what I did. I did it with one advocacy organization at first, and that helped all those students with multiple impairments. And I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't help my son or all the other students with autism. So then I had to form another disability organization, and then continue that campaign and now things are much better, but the fights never will continue as far as disability. And then there's another part that I've come back to. While being a disability advocate, I also became a grassroots activist and a human rights activist and a community organizer. And I think it all just came together. And I realized that's how, we will continue to make things happen. And I came back to my civil rights, my love of protecting civil rights and ensuring civil rights and human rights. And so when I created Speak Up GR only last April, and right now there's over 1,000 people there, but then under that umbrella we can also create events or projects. And I appreciate that because I think that is also very close to my heart, that when I grew up with discrimination and prejudice, I wanted no one to ever face discrimination or prejudice. I thought it was so important that people be judged by who they are and not what they are. And when you have to fight that hard for it, you just want to make sure no one else has to face that as well. And so that's why I created Speak Up GR, is so that we can all be judged for, well, hopefully not judged so harshly, but judged for who we are and not what we are, and that we continue to protect everyone who's vulnerable, because we could always be there ourselves. And anyone who's disadvantaged or disenfranchised, we will. Yeah, any of us could be there, and we certainly know a lot of people who are. And so we're all in this together, and that's what we have to remember, is we are in this together. And, one things I love about all of us and about my Speak Up GR pages, that we all agree. I mean, this has been shocking. I just say, no one talk about candidates. And then suddenly there's no arguments. There's very little arguments. Everyone agrees on the issues that we love and we care about other people. And so that's, been my life the last 5 years.